everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I just want to say, you know, this is the end of the year coming up, and I've been doing this pretty regularly for about just over a year now. And I want to say thank you to everybody. You guys have been just incredible. The overwhelming response, you know, it's just floored me basically. Gary in Arizona sent me a piece of mesquite, so got that just after Christmas. So we're gonna go ahead and turn a little natural edge bowl out of it. One of the things, I'm going to make a little box later on, but we're going to try that. I've never turned mesquite, so let's go ahead and try that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I know what was on everybody's mind is I did find the hacksaw. None of them will admit to it, but I think the youngest one maybe have something to do. She's got a guilty conscience. Here's a picture of her. Have a great year. All right, I just cut a little piece out on the bandsaw. We'll just go ahead and hot glue it on to waste block again. Make sure kind of center it on there. There we go. And I'll just fill in this gap here. I get the ends there when it sets up a little bit. Now I just hold it on there for a couple of minutes to let it set up good. I one time turned it on a little too soon and it went ahead and splattered glue across my face, so make sure it at least sets up to where it doesn't sling it all over the place. Alright, the glue's all set up, and you can see it turns white when it hardens up. So let's go ahead and true it up. Just going to go with try with a bowl gouge to start out with. I'm not... There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it around until it meets, and then we'll come in from the top. Detail gouge. There we go. It's almost, the bark is on there nice and tight, so it's going to be nice and smooth.
we go. Let's leave on that little bit there. That comes out. Not going to cut away too much more of this down here. I want to leave as much of that glue hooked on as possible, and then I'll hollow out the inside here. So I'm going to shape it a little bit more before I do that though. There we go. Just kind of check and see where you're at. We're real close right there, so we just want to come straight in from that and not go out any further. Can you see that? There we go. I'm going to use a round nose scraper to just clean it up just a little bit. Alright, now I'm just going to bring the foot around here just a little bit. Just watch your fingers, you know, because there's a void here. Then when you do come out and sand out here, you can see where you don't get to it. Just sand that by hand, because if you're holding the sandpaper on it, it'll catch this area and take out take away a lot more material here, and then it won't even hit this edge here. And then when you get done sanding, it'll look a little awkward. So just sand the little tips there by hand. I'm just going to go ahead and run through the grits, and I just go all the way up to 600 with them. And I'm just using the mineral oil and paste wax again. Well, it snapped off of there right before I could go to 600. I got to 400 and it just kind of sheared off. But it turns very nice. I would recommend, if you can get your hands on some of it, try turning it. It turns great. Bark's on there nice and tight all the way around.
All right, there we go. Thanks again, Gary. I really appreciate it. That was fun. I'll do a box out of the rest of it. It's very dense wood. It's nice. But I just want to say thanks again to everybody. You guys have been just incredible. If you see I'm doing something where you have a better way of doing it, please share with everybody. But everybody have a happy new year, and I look forward to another year of fun new projects. Thanks a lot. Bye.